on YouTube, so I mean, you know, I saw it on the internet. It must be true.
So I saw for not natural hair, to cut it with, this is gonna be Cantu Leave-In, but cut it with leave-in. I'm gonna cut it kind of how I would style it. So I have had my hair. Oh man, I think that was too much. Oh, look, rough to a iffy start already. I have had my hair cut plenty of times, so it's kind of like, if I screw it up, I mean, I'll just keep cutting. And then I can go have somebody fix it later. I wouldn't advise that to anyone, unless you're just really, really random like I am. Then you gotta do whatever you want. YOLO, right? Haven't heard that in forever. But yeah, kind of do what you want. I kind of do what I want a little bit. And I've had that for the hair in Hawaii just because it's so laid back. That I could explore a little bit more. You know, things that I may have been afraid to do otherwise, if, you know, the culture wasn't kind of such a laid back, more like a casual, easy living. You know, nobody, don't stress out. Slow down, it ain't the mainland. Slow down, this ain't the mainland. Like, take your time. You know, one day at a time, enjoy life. Enjoy it. So, I'm just gonna go for it. So my iPhone's gonna see it before my husband does. That should be fun. He's super supportive though. I told him I was like, no problem, come on here. What you hears me say? Probably every other week anyway. It depends on my mood. But for the last couple of weeks, I've kind of been toying around with the idea of either like faux locking, which I've also done. I've done the faux yarn locks before, which was really cool and cute. And since we'll be traveling soon in December and then actually moving in January, I knew that I was gonna have to put it away. And actually tonight we were gonna go out with friends after our retreat let out. And I was like, no, I have to wash my hair. And my natural girls know that wash day is like an assignment. You know, once you get started, it's like one of those time tests you take on the internet. Like the clock starts ticking as soon as water hits it. Like you in it. There's no turning back. So yeah. But anyway, we're just gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. Judge me not. Judge me not. And I'm probably gonna spritz it a little bit after this, just in case I'm being a little too heavy-handed. But I miss short hair. Hopefully, if I can find a picture of my favorite length, I'll show you. I'll put it inside. We'll tack it in or whatever. That's just making that. I'll probably rewrite the. For my Carol's daughter refresher spray, I actually like to keep the bottom of like this for hair. And this is my new one, so I'm actually just going to, which I don't know, maybe because I get them, sometimes I get it on base. Sometimes I actually found this one at Ross for $5.99. Are you kidding me? Yes, I want it, thank you! Put that in my cart. But anyway, I digress. So I'm just going to use this as my rewetting. I have like only a little bit left in here, so. Reuse. Come along with me. I have to for sure speed the rest of this up, but see, I'm kind of excited. I wish my best friend was here actually. She usually either talks me out of it or at least helps me part it. She's so much better than I am at patience with me, I guess. She's more patient with me than I am with me sometimes, which is nice. Plus she allows me 1/3 cry a week. I have to leave this part in here so she can see it. But anyway, okay. So it's a little bit looser now. I guess I should clip it up. I'll separate the front because I still want to keep some length in the right. So I'll go long first and then shorter if I need to. I'm gonna separate it here. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I know that I'm definitely cool with like the sides going more. Like whatever. But it'll be cute because I'm just gonna be up all night until I figure it out. So many snarls and tangles. This really was just frustrating. It stops getting fun when it takes you like 2 days. It's like, really? That's not that deep. I'd rather at the beach. I'd rather be at the beach. I have so many things I want to do before we leave Hawaii. So let's just make this video about living in Hawaii. So, I've been living here since 2013 actually. Moved here from Chicago. and I really, really enjoy it. I work as a nurse here, and that has been quite the experience. It is, I mean, nursing's the same, but the people are different. Different in a way, not in a bad way, but in like family dynamics and, you know, the way we interact, so to speak. So one of the biggest differences is just the ohana, the family dynamics. So I was used to, you know, privacy, and not that we don't, you know, have HIPAA laws and all that. I mean, it's the same. But if auntie calls or a cousin calls to check on mama, you know, you don't do the whole, I mean, if they want a password, then that is a choice, but it's not like mandatory for information. If, you know, cousin Nani or whoever calls to check on auntie, and you start asking too many questions, I'm like, who is this? Like, I learned fairly quickly, but, you know, I was like offending people asking so many questions because I was just not used to being so liberal, you know, with phone calls. But that's something I had to learn. My first expiration here, when my patient expired or died, if you're not a nurse, or, you know, familiar with that term, right? You don't have to be a nurse to know what that means. But my first patient expiration totally blew my mind. There were like 15 people in the room, you know, comforting each other. They were singing. One of the sons like bought his ukulele. He is serenading mom. I was like, oh my gosh, how beautiful. So I've definitely learned a lot about the culture, which is nice. And I'm detangling. I don't know because I just want to cut it, but it's out of habit, kind of. So I'm sectioning, but yeah, let me just figure this out. Sidetracked. But anyway, so yes, I love it. I enjoy the weather. That's probably the climate, like the moisture, is probably why my hair has done so well. With me being kind of so-so. I mean, I'm usually pretty good about it, but I have my days or my weeks or whatever you want to call it. So we'll see, y'all. If this turns out to be a disaster, it's gonna be kind of funny, kind of not. But we shall see. I'm not under any influences. Just annoyed with my hair. And it could be just, you know, we have a lot of changes coming up, and that's another thing women do. They just, you know, it's kind of something we have control over, I guess. Like, well, what am I going to do with my hair? Because that's something I can control. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking and keep sectioning so that I can get done with this before Tuesday. So, yeah, thanks for listening to me blab. Alright. There we go. Well, no, that's not there we go. That was just a knot. So, false alarm. I think I should section it like one more time, maybe. Or maybe this will be my... I'm just gonna stop talking because then you guys are really gonna think I'm psycho for just doing this. This might be the longest my hair has been, too. intentionally, but I was wondering why my heart was hurt. Oh goodness. I told you I was gonna cut it! I was gonna like freak out at first. I was like, oh my gosh! And then I'll shape it, like snip it on the sides a little bit and then twist it. And then...
When do you want to color it?
I don't know, I'm gonna do that tonight too.
Okay, you want to hook me up?
Sure. After I finish playing my hair. Just give me a minute. Let me just go ahead and finish snipping. Since I'm already started snipping. But this is where I want them like that. Oh, I got an alert on there too. Good job, darling. You're sharp. Huh?
Oh, my cup is...
Don't tempt me. We'll see if I feel froggy after I do it. And I don't like it.
First lady gonna be so hard in the morning.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, maybe I'll wear a turban.
Oh. Oh. Do it on together.
So?
First lady told her about
Babe, watching?
look, take a picture of the sink and send it to her.
She's gonna be like, and then you did it? I'm gonna say, yes, I did. Shorty.